300, what's the deal? It's your folks, Shaka, the urban philosopher. I wanted to share my thoughts with y'all real quick. Yeah, I want to speak on this whole Tommy Sotomayor altercation that he had on the Fresh and Fit podcast. Now, if y'all don't know, I'm sure y'all have seen what was going on out here. It's been shared a lot, but he got into a fight with one of the women who were featured on the show. And I heard many opinions. I like the brother Cut to the Chase's opinion. Name of his channel is Cut to the Chase TV. Go over there and check out his channel. Check out his commentary on the topic. I agree with him, but I'm going to take a different approach on my side. Because in my opinion, Tommy could have avoided that altogether, and he should have. In my opinion, he shouldn't have been there anyway. In my opinion, if I was in his shoes. Just based on what, first off, we know about Fresh and Fit, and just even if we go off what Tommy has been saying about a lot of these women, the exact type of woman they got in an altercation with, he's been talking about these type of women for years. He should have known who he was dealing with. And so let's just get into it, y'all. The first thing I want to say is that this is definitely a W for Fresh and Fit, and an L for our community, Black social media, I will say that. Because once again, other groups of people who have kind of got the invite into our culture, they have gained prominence, and then they kind of turn around and start doing faulty type stuff. They are coming out off of our blunders and misfortunes, okay, as far as what's going on between so-called black men and black women, okay, because this is going to help them. I know some people said they might not be able to get it to mainstream. Well, yeah, that might be true, but they're going to get more people to watch, you know what I'm saying, just based off these type of things. I mean, you got Tommy Sotomayor getting into it with the so-called ratchets he report on Fresh and Fit. That's a good hit for them. You know what I'm saying? And just like clockwork, I'm gonna say this all the time. These dudes exist. You know what I'm saying? Because brothers continue to go on these dudes' shows. You know what I'm saying? Prop these dudes up. You know what I'm saying? And oftentimes their experiences and confrontations on that show, it helped Fresh and Fit. You know what I'm saying? Especially when brothers do stuff like when the middle of that thing was going on where Fresh and Fit was making a lot of comments about so-called black women that they didn't even have to make. You know what I'm saying? That was the point of it. It was no point in making the comments. You had people like Corey Pritchard pulling up to the show. You know what I'm saying? And, he do what he want to do. You know what I'm saying? That's him. Corey Pritchard do what he want to do, but at the same time, those are the type of things that help them. The fact that they can get one of these so-called prominent brothers to pull up out of our community, despite them sitting around talking slick like that. You know what I'm saying? So all these different things, it ends up helping them. Okay. And a lot of brothers had got in on this, but that was the most recent thing, you know what I'm saying, that I had seen. I seen that dude Corey pulled up during that whole thing. And, Corey didn't have no questions for them or nothing like that. And I'm not saying that he should have, but I'm saying when they can get brothers to pull up like that, you know what I'm saying, under those circumstances, that help them. Okay. And so, yeah, but on to the next thing. So Tommy and this girl get into an altercation, okay, that started behind an exchange of words. And then the woman pretty much just snapped on him. But, man, like I told y'all, I blame Tommy. And this is why black men taking these L's. Well, I'll say this. Black men as a whole, we take these L's when these things happen because we put men like Tommy up front. Okay? We put these dudes out of our circle up front. who should know better, you know what I'm saying, on how they conduct themselves in these situations. But in the moment, you know what I'm saying, when they're given these opportunities to make, you know, sound and sensible decisions, you know what I'm saying, they come off like any other Gandhi dude. And that's not a good look for the community of black men who be sitting around all day, all over the internet, praising these guys and things like that. Like I tell y'all, we got to build our brand. And when you putting dudes like this guy up front, who's putting himself in these situations and not really being able to see what's going on, you know what I'm saying? That's not a good look for the community of men. Okay? These are the dudes that a lot of y'all oftentimes praise and stuff. But, you know, just like a sharp man would see this. First off, y'all, how the stage of the show is set up. It's set up to encourage altercations, man. They got that little closed on stage there. It's sandwiched in. And you're having people in that little small area just debating. You're going to eventually get heated moments, man. Okay, there's a reason the two hosts, they kind of sit way up front so that they can get away from the situation if anything happens. But they know something's going to play out that's going to help them from the controversy, drama side of things. But they can get out of it if they want. You know, one will try to break it up. I think one of the dudes, he was an ex-FBI agent, so he's more likely to probably get involved. But one of the guys get completely off the screen, and a lot of people ask why he get low, because he don't want to get caught up in that. He's smart. He know better, but he know that whatever is going to transpire is going to help them. Okay, but when you look at how the stage is set up, man, it's a high risk thing. And then they just put, they like to put a so-called black man right up in there and sit there and kind of be debating these women and stuff like that, man. That's gonna happen, especially when a woman like that is involved, because she seemed like she was a ratchet. And you know that ratchet women, they lead with their emotions, man. 100%. They mind don't even come into play. You know what I'm saying? They don't think about how this is a grown man. You know what I'm saying? And this and that. It's all about their feelings at that time. And you know, somebody such as Tommy Sotomayor, you know, Sotomayor or whatever, we would think he should know this. You know what I'm saying? Okay. And to be real with you, just based on that dude being an ex-FBI officer or whatever like that, it could be a good chance he knew that was going to play out like that. When you put a guy like Tommy Sotomayor in this situation with those women like that. But second, just the thing that's so bad, man, is that Tommy Sotomayor, like I say, he talk about these same women, and so you know who they are. Yeah, you pull up to the set to argue with them. It's just straight simp behavior, because he understood who he was dealing with. Yeah, he pulled up to address these women. Okay, and it's also alleged that he was sleeping with this chick who snapped on him based on some of the comments to him. Like she was saying his D stink and his breath stink. And so, I mean, this woman got close to him in a short period of time, but got that much juice to stunt like that. I mean, that could possibly mean behind closed doors, if that is the case, you know, he was doing some low tier things for that cuckoo thing. You know what I'm saying? And she did not respect or fear him at all when it was over. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I would just say about that, man. And I know Kwame Brown somewhere, probably with a big joint and an exquisite glass of Cabernet, because this is definitely a W for him. And he ain't have to put his hands on it. You know what I'm saying? Because this is a bad look for Tommy Sotomayor. You know what I'm saying? It just really is, you know, being caught up in that situation. Now, a lot of the low tier men out here are going to say, well, yeah, you know, woman put her hands on a man, she got to expect to get hit back. Well, I mean, I agree with that. That's true. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to back down from that. But the thing is, he had no business being in that situation anyway. You know what I'm saying? And considering who he claims himself to be, okay, he's expected not to be in a situation like that. So I'm going to go ahead and leave it there, y'all. Y'all comment below. Let your folks know what y'all think. Like this information, but hit that sub button and that bell. We dropping shit y'all like. It's your folks, Shaka the Urban Philosopher. I'm out.